C-Doc again.
Hey, party people in the place to be. It is another Tuesday night. Welcome to It's C-Doc again. I'm your host, It's C-Doc. Oh, boy. Jeez. That's a good start. I'm your host, C-Doc. Welcome to the show. And brought to you by the Spit Slam record label group. I'm also joined by my ever-esteemed co-hosts. Looking at an empty chair. So, yes. Oh, there she is. All right. Now she's back. First up, she got her start in classic rap radio. Our lady from the heyday of K-Day, Jennifer. Oh, Jenny. Thought you were missing there for a second.
I was for a second.
For a second.
But I hear now.
How are things?
So I guess things are thinging. I guess it's retardedly hot outside.
Is it?
And yeah, if you missed Raleigh, North Carolina, well, you missed it. But I'm so ridiculously excited for this evening because then I get to say West Side, right?
That's right. I mean, you get to say it anyway, but especially tonight.
Right.
Especially tonight.
Because we are rhyme syndicating it to death tonight.
Yes, we are. It is definitely a rhyme syndicate kind of evening. And it made me realize today that I need a Rhyme Syndicate shirt because I don't have one. So I need
I think it's not going to be the first and the last. I think this may be the first of a couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
So gotta order that Rhyme Syndicate shirt. Also joining us tonight is one of the creators of a fantastic podcast, People's Distinctive Travels, coming from New Jeru's Ultra Bag 7.
What's up, people? What's going down?
What's happening, Captain?
Chilling as usual.
I'm guessing your weather's a little more like mine, where it was kind of nice today. It was like mid 70s and breezy. So
no.
Oh, okay. No. Well, it's coming your way, so you know.
Well, thank you for sending it my way. It was a little humid today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it is here.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Muggy.
Yeah. Our other co-host just ran out, so he'll be back in a minute. Yes, I'll introduce him very slowly. Our final co-host this evening is the president of Rap Station Radio and the man behind Hip Hop Gods. Ladies and gentlemen, Flatline.
Wow. Flatlism.
Did I give you enough time?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Good to see you, sir.
I just have to ask on a technical thing. So it's like 93 here in Seattle right now. So I'm cooking. I got my portable AC in my room. It's kind of like over there. Can you guys hear it? Does it interfere at all?
No. I think you're good.
Okay, good.
I think you're A-okay.
Great. Perfect.
Yep.
And it's 93 there. It's 96 here.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, that sucks.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's just getting worse. Party people.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. All right, so real quick. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, boy.
Nice. There you go. See? There you go.
Oh, boy.
There you go. Oh, I'm going to Mel Allen that one. How about that? You know? Yeah. Ain't that something?
Ain't that something?
I think I heard you in the jam and it's pumping.
Oh,
so real quick before we bring our first guest on, any reports back from the Hip Hop 50 stuff this weekend? Things you saw, things you didn't see, things you wanted to see, things you were surprised by. I know it's all floating out in social media. No, I didn't, but I stayed up and watched Run DMC on YouTube, which was crazy late. Oh my god, I was so exhausted. I think I dozed off in the middle of it, but yeah, got to see that. I saw Ice Cube perform, some of Snoop. Yeah. Interesting.
I saw Nas performing One Mic. I think it was his last song, and then he was not.
And he brought out
He wasn't
Lauryn Hill.
his verses. He would like trail off and like hold the mic away from his mouth, and I'm like, what's going on, dude? Like, you're Nas. Like, stop it.
Did he forget the lyrics?
I have no idea. It was weird. It was so strange.
I saw some of his set, and I saw he brought Lauryn Hill out, but then like I said, I fell asleep. I was dozing off, and I kind of woke up. I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I gotta catch all the replays and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot.
There is, and
A ton.
Yeah.
Saw clips. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I saw my favorite group, Ultramagnetic MCs.
MC Hammer.
No, not him. But I like MC Hammer though.
Yeah, turn this mother out.
Yeah, no, I like MC Hammer.
Yeah.
But I saw a performance with Ultramagnetic, and KRS-One was on stage with them.
Wow.
Like, just giving effect to ego tripping.
Wow.
But that was like the highlight of what I saw.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I saw Chuck and Flavor were at the Sedgwick thing.
Yeah. Flav was definitely there.
Yeah, we'll ask Donald D about that too, because he was there as well. And yeah, bunch of people. So a lot of stuff going on over the weekend. So
Craziness.
Yeah, craziness. Yeah, it's going to take a while to inventory all of that.
Well, the interesting thing that I saw today, and I wondered, it's definitely going to be something to ask the man personally. Ralph McDaniel, wherever he was, brought out Cool Rock Ski.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he performed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, in the park.
Wow.
And that was crazy. First of all, he brought him out and said, probably none of you are going to recognize him.
Right.
But here he is.
Yep.
And he performed all by himself.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was crazy. Because, first of all, I was like, wow. He actually he actually performed by himself.
Right.
But then I thought, I wonder what that that's got to be somewhat bittersweet.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
But he did his thing.
Yeah.
And who was supposed to recognize him? Because he's this big now.
Right.
And he's got huge muscles on, his arms who was going to recognize him? And that's what Ralph McDaniel said. None of you are going to, you probably walked past him 8 million times and none of you knew who the hell he was.
He's back to Disco 3.
He could join the Skinny Boys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because he just looked you can still see it in his face, but otherwise he looks completely different. But I thought, wow, that's like Jalil performing Houdini stuff without ecstasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's gotta be hard because there's nobody left except him.
Yeah. You know what I always thought, and I don't know, like I always thought, why certain times they didn't perform with Houdini and have Dynasty do Ecstasy's parts. That would blow people's minds, but like I always thought that, like, or just have them come out or something. I always thought that would have been cool. Yeah.
And they did look an awful lot alike.
Yeah.
They're twins.
Yeah. Yep.
And I saw there was I think it was Raheem. I saw pictures of him this weekend wherever he was at, and Dynasty was with him. So I'm like, he looked good. So you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, yeah.
Well, whatever, I forget which track he performed, but there was somebody in the background. I just couldn't see who it was. It looked like somebody had a microphone and was doing like another part. But I have, who in the heck knows who it was.
Right.
But it's gotta be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
It's gotta be really hard. Yes, it is great to see the artists get recognition, even if they're the last man standing. Yep.
Because that's what this is all supposed to be about,
Well, and not only that, it's kind of like how the same thing with the Force MDs.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one original member left.
Right.
Now, fortunately for in that case, Khalil is TCD's brother, and he was also, I believe, part of the Force MCs.
Right.
And he's got a
we have an expert. We have an expert in the waiting room. He's shaking his head no. So we'll have to ask. Shall we bring him in for clarification?
Know about Force MDs? Bring him in.
Donald
what
D,
you got to
say?
Donald
yes.
D.
Hey, good evening. Good evening.
Microphone King Donald D.
Right.
Ultramag got that video. I thought that was C-Doc with the video.
Oh, that's the homie right there.
Rock the house with Rocksteady.
Yep, that's the homie.
That was dope. What's good,
Thank you,
Flatline? Jennifer, Jenny.
How are you?
I'm good. So I was just listening to Jennifer. Notorious, here I stand in the flesh. Microphone has been blessed. Now I was listening to you, Jenny. So what were you saying about Khalil?
Wasn't he part of the Force MCs? That's what
it was. No, it was Mercury, Jesse D, and Stevie. Right. Khalil comes in later when they become the Force MDs after TCD and Mercury and all of them has passed away.
Right, but they claim that Khalil had something to do with the Force MCs.
But I never seen him at none of the jams.
That's what they keep saying.
Mercury and Stevie was doing all the rhyming, and Jesse would do more of the singing and do the Michael Jackson stuff. I didn't see Khalil. Dr. Rock, DJ.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that T-shirt you have on. Where can I?
Oh yeah, Rhyme Syndicate.
Yeah. Yeah. Where am I purchasing that tonight?
Oh man, this is from Vegas. So I actually did this logo. I kind of took off the guns and replaced them with microphones.
Dope.
And Paulie Mac down in Vegas been doing the merch down there.
Okay.
So you don't let the people know.
I wanted to represent, tonight with two of my fellow Rhyme Syndicate favorite artists, especially Nat, and Gripsta was the second female to get down with the syndicate officially to record. That's the European version. Mm-hmm. The promo vinyl.
Yeah. With finesse. Speaking of Nat, he's been waiting patiently. We might as well bring him in. So, ladies and gentlemen,
okay.
Nat the Cat.
Salute. All right.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
Nat the Cat.
What's that, Don?
I'm good, brother.
Okay.
So yeah, you were saying about the European version.
Oh, that? You talking about that? What he just put up?
Yeah.
That was a promo vinyl for the tour with Finesse, Hijack, Ice-T, and my music on there.
Yep.
I think it was the Germany part of the tour, if I remember.
Gotcha.
Does Nat have a song? Is Nat song on there too? Because I don't remember.
It was the first tour.
Nats was on the Syndicate coming through. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Nat's song on there was dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
While you've been waiting.
Oh man.
I have been.
Flatline got all the merch.
Moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's flashback.
Yeah, Donald, you don't see the shirt he's wearing? Flatline?
No, I can't see it all.
Oh yeah, show your shirt.
Uh-oh. That's from the first tour, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the back.
And our boy Dave Halili did that, all that artwork and stuff. He did all of that. Dave put it down.
Yeah. Incredible. Classic.
Yeah. Nat, we were talking to Nat about Instagram before the show started. Nat Dave's on Instagram too, so there you go. There's somebody else.
There's somebody
Yeah.
else that you could follow if you ever joined.
Yep.
How did y'all get Nat to get on here? Because Nat, how do y'all find that?
Listen. You know what happened? Henry, Evil E came on,
Okay.
and this one flatline down in the corner said, "Hey, whatever happened to Nat the Cat?"
Yeah.
Henry G was listening, was watching the whole thing.
Okay.
And then of course, Evil E, Schoolie D came out to LA.
Right.
And Evil E
DJ'd. Which
for
I
the evening.
was the connection through C-Dot.
Yes.
And so then, and Evil and Henry were both there. And Henry said, "Hey, Jennifer, I need to talk to you later on." After I told him about himself for walking past me going, "Hey, how you doing?" It's like, what? I've known you for 40 years. What are you, how you doing me for? But he said, I've been talking to Nat. I told him what happened on the show the other night. And I said, okay. And then just about a week ago, right, Nat? I said, "Hey, what do you hear about Nat?" He said, "Oh, hold on a minute." Then I was on the phone with Nat the Cat.
Okay.
G.
Nat ain't on social media. Nat with the big dope rope.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Flashbacks.
Funny thing about that cover, Warner Brothers put me as Don.
Really?
Yeah, my name is Don on there.
Weird. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Crazy.
They were trying
But
to,
so
they were trying to start something.
that was all Henry G.
That's great.
That was all Henry motherfucking G.
Connections, the family.
Yeah. Gripsta's in the waiting room, so I'm waiting for her to come
Yeah,
back.
but she left.
Oh, there
here
she
she
is.
comes.
She's listening. Okay. All right, let's and the also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Gripsta.
What's up? What it do?
Yeah.
Look who's up in the place to be.
What's
Yeah.
up? What's up?
All right.
And
All
Gripsta,
right.
let me just tell you, you're the second female ever to be on this show.
Yes.
Really?
Without not including me. But yeah, you're only the second female.
Who was the first?
Word.
Good question.
Half pint.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, no. She'd be the third. You forgot heroin.
Heroin, Queen Heroin,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heroin.
Queen
Okay.
Heroin
So
from-
you're number 3.
Number 3.
Word. That's dope.
Well, you'll need to bring in a lot more.
We're trying. You're
Right.
trying. It's not
That
the lack
part.
of trying. Yes.
Y'all should bring in Nikki D and Sparky, Sweet
Yes.
Tea.
Thank you, baby.
Yes.
There you
I love
go.
Nikki D. For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, Nikki D is one of the ones I used to listen to as a young kid.
Nikki was
Wow.
actually
Daddy's little girl.
Yeah.
You know.
Nikki was actually the first female down with Syndicate, but then she broke out and went to New York.
Word. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I thought it was MC Trouble.
Now Trouble comes after her.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And Moni also.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't
Wow.
know that. Didn't know
Moni
that.
bounced and went to New York also.
Yeah.
But when Gripster came, boy, she tore it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried.
I remember how Ice used to always talk about Gripster. He was like, yo, I met this girl. I can't remember where he met you. It was at an event, right?
Yeah, it was at a ASCAP hip hop competition.
Right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Was doing a little
But
competition.
you were extremely young, weren't you?
Yeah, I
Like
think I was about
13 or something.
about 13. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you
Sure.
start writing? When did you start writing rhymes?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hadn't been rapping long. When I met him, I hadn't been rapping that long. Actually, I had been a fan of the music and studying it and rapping along with people, for years.
Yeah.
Probably about 6 years, listening to a lot of stuff my mom didn't even approve of, hiding cassette tapes and shit
Right.
and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like actually trying it myself, I was about 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy. A year later, you're on Home Invasion. I mean, that's amazing.
Right. Yeah. Like months
Yeah.
later. Or the year. It happened really quick.
Yeah.
Happened really quick.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, tonight I'm going to be a fan. I want to just hear Grip and Nat talk their talk, man.
Yeah.
For
I'll
sure.
chime in. I'm like how Chuck D be when he comes in.
What does Chuck do when he comes in?
He'll say
low-key.
some things, but he's mostly a fan. He kind of, cuts and come
He has
in.
questions. Yeah. Yes,
He
questions.
shows up. He has a couple of questions, and then he says, "I'm going to watch you from the other side."
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Nat a question to see if he knows the answer later on. When y'all,
Yeah, we seen
My
Chuck. He
position
came
tell you how
down.
it all came to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
I said my position. I tell you how it all came to the West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna hear some stories that I never knew of before I got to the West Coast.
Thing from streets, Ice, the whole clique. We run around like crazy, Cadillacs everywhere. And Ice gets a call to he got chased down by what you call them guys that chased you down. Got inheritance, air finder. Found him, calling about his inheritance. So he goes to New York to check on his inheritance, and he sees Crazy Legs and the crew, and they started dancing because we were still dancing here. He saw that and was like, what is this? He came back. We were in the middle of the jungle. He's got a cardboard with Cadillacs everywhere, and he's spinning and trying to do head spins, trying to learn. And we're looking at him like, okay, Ice went to New York and lost his mind. He's like, no, this is it. This is it. I'm telling you, this is it. About a couple of weeks later, he went back and he scooped up some music. When he brought the music back, it's like, okay, it's official because that's like nothing else. Let's go. And everybody started from there. From his record and doing the radio club. The radio club was like punk rockers, just a few people, with a small crowd. And the guys was like, if you could help me promote it, then maybe we could do something. We print up flyers. We hit them up from Santa Barbara to San Diego. Everybody, all the females, packed the place, line around the block, and it just took off from there because everybody from New York started calling in, checking it out. I'm down Malcolm McLaren. Let's just set it off. It lit up all the way up and down the coast. Yeah. Until then, that's like before NWA.
Yeah.
Barely calling it hip hop. I'm talking like 80, 1, 2, right up in there.
Yeah.
See, I never knew this story. Wow.
Me either.
Yeah, because you were still in New York at that time, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know Ice was up in New York at that time, at that early age.
Right.
And, at that time, I thought Ice comes around in '86 when he came to New York and was with us. So he was there way before.
By then he was Ice-T and had a record already. Yeah.
Nat, when did you start rhyming, Nat?
Oh man, like I was already doing like poetry and different things, the early 70s, that kind of thing. So used to take the cassettes, and I would just loop the music with cassette players before I heard samplers or anything. This is the thing I was doing. I said, man, I just want this beat right here. I want it this way. And I was writing to that, and I was like, 70, early, right around the time of maybe Sugar Hill. So what, 75, 76, right in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like that, you always do poetry, and the poetry drew a crowd. So, yeah, that was the thing. But then when I heard that to the beat, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. I'm feeling this.
Right.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Wow.
Early on.
And then you were running with it. Like, how did you come up with that style? Your style is so unique.
Just basically, when we started, it was like, I'm thinking I'm going to be a DJ. Ice is going to rhyme. We had a little production company. We were doing a few different things. And then he was like, I think I'd rather be behind the mic. I'm going to just DJ. I'm like, okay. So I was just hosting, emceeing, and basically just talking and doing a few things. And I'm rhyming. And I like James Brown beats in that 4/4 timing. Because early on, it was like Ice, myself, and another brother, Gary Burnett, had a little group, right? It was MP Plays. We used to rap around the place. And with that beat, I just kind of like took to it. I looked at it as if I was dancing. Because I like to dance, right? So I looked at it like I'm not just going to give you that basic on beat. I'm going to dance with the beat, just jump around, do my thing.
Yep.
And that's it. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, because you made a pretty big impression. I mean, I know to us, because like when we first heard you on the record, it was like, whoa, who is this guy?
Yeah. And then where's the solo album?
Right.
Good question. Yeah, I've been making material all along. I just never really put stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Never got that deal early on. But like when I was on Warner Brothers, and he was like, yeah, we gotta go get the material, right? I went to the lab. I recorded like 10 albums, solid, just for myself, just to be ready before all the chaos with Warner Brothers.
Right.
So been doing, did a few things with Kid Jazz a few years back. We was getting ready to drop. We was looking at dropping like a song a week for a year. We had the material, but then the tragedy in the family, and we just cut that off.
Wow.
So it just put me kind of. Since then, I've just been kind of just watching everything from the sideline. Like, okay, we'll see how it goes.
Oh,
cool. Yeah.
Sorry, Jen.
You do it.
All right, I'll do it. There we go. MG. Yep, I was feeding for a Nat the Cat album. Yeah, we all were. We were all like, wow.
Yeah.
Everybody always asks me that, fans, like, why Nat never dropped an album, or when is he dropping one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that could happen. Yeah.
Should.
Yeah, right. Whatever you need, we can help.
Should for sure.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Yeah, right.
What do you got going on tomorrow?
Yeah,
we can do this.
Yeah. And speaking of that, too, Gripsta, you had a deal with wait, I gotta look it up because it's Tough Break, right?
Tough Break A&M.
Yeah, because you dropped you dropped a single.
I didn't actually get the single out. It was wow.
You have a promo.
I don't even have it. That's wild. I don't have that.
I know, you told me that. I posted it one time and you were like, I don't even have that.
Fuck, that takes me back. No, that was the promo. It was right. They dropped their hip hop part of their company like a couple days before the single was coming out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I used to have the vinyl too, because I was involved in college radio at the time when that single came out. So that's how I have it. Mm-hmm.
I have the vinyl somewhere, and then actually that video is gonna be coming out.
Oh, is it?
Dope. Yeah, Ice was bugging me for it. He called me, told me to get it transferred to the new format, like digital.
Uh-huh.
So I took it and got it transferred over, and just emailed it to him a couple weeks ago. He really wanted it, so I think he's gonna put it out. I don't know what he's doing with it, but when he asks for something, just give it to him. I seen him a couple weeks ago. He goes, "Where's that video?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna send it." He was like, and he walked away.
Oh,
So I was like, "Okay, all right, yeah." But no, that's gonna be crazy. You guys will finally get to see the video with it. It's dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, but there were like, did you record an album? Because I know there was like I saw online that there's also a promo tape and it's got like 4 joints.
Yeah, so I did a whole album and turned it in, and like I said, we did the first video and got it, sent it to BET, MTV. MTV had a lot of revisions for it because there was some violence at the end. They were like, you can't hit anybody upside their head with a sledgehammer in the office. You know, the ICE wrote the video and they're like, you can't. BET was cool with it. MTV was like, not. So we had just made all the revisions and everything, but the album was done. Everything was completely ready to go. Everything. Wow. And yeah, and it just never went. In order for us to have walked with the album, I think we needed to give A&M $300,000 back.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, so didn't happen. We had already spent most of it, you know, we had made the whole album at Larrabee, the top studios like in the world. Right. Michael Jackson would be next door some days.
Wow.
Like at Larrabee West and West Hollywood, you know, so ordering shit, it was crazy. But yeah, so it never came out. They have the whole album, which I still I finally can legally have the rights to put that album out. And so a record company in Germany is 2 people are like bidding for it now, a France label and then a label in Germany. So it's gonna end up coming out overseas for sure.
Right.
That old album.
Yeah. Hip Hop Enterprise.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the label, but
okay, yeah, might be. Yeah, they put out a lot of stuff. So,
but I was saying Nat the Cat, I get a lot of the same thing. Like, where is this girl? Why she never came out? Like, it's crazy. So I'm like, you know what? No more. We're coming back out. So that's my return. Let's do it, Nat.
Yeah, I heard that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Grip, I had did tracks for your album that ICE had me do, but I never gave them to you. They were like on my 8-track. And I remember I had one track where I took the melody of, was it Parliament? The syndrome, when the syndicate's around, don't let your guards down. All we gotta do is call on the grip. And I had put a rap on there, which I still got it on my 8-track player, but
really?
I think I gave the track to ICE, but I don't know if he ever gave it to me. It was dope because I worked on it with me and Silk Ski.
I love Silk Ski. Rest in peace.
Yeah, me and Silk Ski put the track together. We did like 3 tracks. Yeah.
Word.
Me and Silk Ski, yeah.
Silk Ski. That's wild though, because Silk Ski would be around. I don't know why. Why wouldn't he have given it like directly to me?
No, because it was on. He was working. We were in my house working together.
Damn, that's wild. That sounds hard. I don't know why I never heard that or anything. You know what I mean? You could do a bunch of songs and you just pick the best one. So it'd be no reason not to for me to have gotten that track and did it. Weird.
Well, I'm going to throw this out here because, Don, you were talking about doing, I said I'd help. However, a new Rhyme Syndicate album.
The Rhyme Syndicate coming through 2024 now.
I was thinking that.
A double album.
It's one coming? Donald, there's one? There is one?
Actually, me and Ice-T already recorded one of the tracks at his studio in Jersey.
There you go.
You did? See? Oh, I gotta get on that.
So I'm just trying to get tracks. I don't want to do the whole album. I was telling him get some beats. C-Doc do tracks. I was gonna get the Monster to do some joints. And just
Damn, that would be
do a
dope.
double album. Syndicate coming through 2023, 24.
I'm with it.
With some of the newer members that came on in the recent years with the OGs, and let's go.
Yeah, I'm
Who
with
are
it.
we
said everybody bring
talking?
a protege.
Who are we talking with? Hello.
Yeah, come on. You gotta get Nat.
Ice-T
Come on,
he kind of left it in my hands to do it, and I kind of was trying to finish the B-Boys album, and then I've just been caught up in a lot of things.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we have to finish the B-Boys album, Donald.
Bring it.
I know. I'm like a turtle, man.
We'll get there. It's getting there. Yeah.
Donald, where you been though? You been out the country for a minute, right?
Who's
I've
that
been
talking?
Greg.
Okay. No, that's funny. No, because I'm looking at the YouTube channel and everything is on a delay, and I'm like, let me stay looking at the phone. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been in Europe for 22 years.
That's what. Okay.
But now I'm on the East Coast right now.
That's what they told me. Okay, because I had asked about you. Yeah. All right. How
How's
long you been
Hijack
back?
over there?
I've been back now. September will make a year.
Oh, okay. Word. You happy to be back or not?
It's just like a strange world now.
Word.
It's weird. But I mean, now I'm making my rounds with all the 50-year anniversary joints. I'm finally getting added to some of these events. So
Word.
As you should be.
Yeah.
and we're gonna be on the Art of Rap joints coming up in next week.
Yep.
With
The one
the
in
rock.
Detroit?
Yeah, no, we doing
No.
New York, Philly, and Jersey with Benny Siegel, Memphis Bleak, and Freeway.
Ooh, Memphis Bleaky.
In Philly. What is that?
Yeah, we got Philly on the 26th.
Damn,
Of
that's
August.
gonna be lit.
All
I
right.
thought you were gonna say you were gonna do the Lady B thing that Stet's gonna be at.
Well, I don't even know nothing about it.
September 3rd. I
When?
think. September 3rd.
Well, Lady B never reaches out to her. She was the first to play our B-boy song, Girl. She blew it up in Philly.
That's why I heard it.
Yeah.
She had us out there with Schoolie D in the beginning.
Does she know
85.
Does she know you guys are doing music again?
Hey, I try to reach out to her, but she never replied back. Who got the connect?
We'll let Daddy-O know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell my man Daddy-O.
Yep, we'll let Daddy-O know.
Don, you see Hijack out there, man, in Europe?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they in London, but I mean, their group was kind of split up. Supreme is in Switzerland. He don't really work with them. I mean, they were putting out diss tracks on Supreme.
Right.
Undercover and Comanche Slide. But I see that they're going to be on an event coming up, a 50-year anniversary. It has Hijack, but I don't know if Supreme is involved in it. But we had great times touring with them dudes back in the day, man. They were hilarious.
Gripster, do you still do live shows?
This guy, man.
Stop him. Okay.
Man,
Give it
Flatline got everything, man. He's like Felix the Cat, pulling out everything out of that little box.
Word, I know. Oh, look at the pictures in the back. Okay, that's
Man.
hard. That's hard. You mean live shows like live performances or?
Yeah. Do you still play live at all?
When people would, I'm kind of just coming back, so I have like a lot of shows getting lined up now. You know, people asking me to come out, and I've done a few so far, but it's definitely going to be a whole lot more for sure.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
Man, I mean, fans want a reunion, Rhyme Syndicate reunion tour.
That's what I'm hearing that too.
The only thing with that, Ice can't fully be committed. I mean, shoot, right now would have been perfect. They on strike.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
You know, we saw that coming. That would have been like, yo, let's put it together.
Yeah.
That would have been dope.
Damn.
Yeah. You guys could cherry pick and select some, some specific dates, though. You could do something like that.
I was thinking you can't, for sure.
Like some big
There have
shows.
to be a bunch of them. 3 or 4.
Yeah, we got to get a promote. I mean, hey, we should let just Mick Benzo put it together.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The Rhyme Syndicate Art of Rap tour.
Yeah.
Man, that would be just bananas.
Wow.
It would.
Bring
I
back-
would like lose my mind.
Bring back the original Low Profile.
Wow.
You know, Everlast,
Right?
Toddy P,
Yep.
Yep.
Domination, Divine Styler.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Aladdin, Dub C.
There you go.
Yep.
I was gonna say Dub C.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aladdin and Dub. Yeah.
Oh, you know, TDF, bring Tim Story from the movie. Well, he can't. He's not working either, so he can get on the mic. Get back on the mic. There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all got all the collection.
Damn.
Talk to
What
Tim
else he
anyway,
got
man.
over there?
I was working on the script. I just about a couple paragraphs away from finishing the script. I did too. So probably be good.
Did you wrote?
Yeah.
Nice.
Took a minute, man. A lot longer
What's
than
it
I thought.
about?
Oh, it's about music and loyalty
Okay.
and fatherless clique of four come up in LA and settle in the Black Mecca, USA, aka ATL, Georgia. And all the things that happen in between. It's live.
Oh, that's hard. That
Dope.
sounds dope.
Dig a hole. Yeah,
That sounds dope.
crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so Tim Story.
How long you been doing that?
Yeah, a couple years.
Oh,
Took
okay.
a while. Like I said, it took longer than I thought. When I started, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I knocked this out.
Right.
It's a whole
Yeah, because you
different
have to
thing.
get people. Don't you have to hire
Directions.
someone to help you?
No, it's not like
Like
just
to-
writing straight through. It's like writing directions and camera directions
Right.
and things like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I'll give you for going forward, Nat. I'll give you a little advice when you're writing screenplays. Don't write in camera direction stuff because the director will just throw it out.
Yeah, I've heard some people say don't, some say do. I thought
Yeah.
like I kind of
Unless it's something very unless it's something very
necessary.
specific.
Yeah.
But usually because I make films and
Okay.
when my screenwriter when she puts stuff in there like that, I'm just like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
I understand.
But if it's something specific, sometimes you got to put it in there. It's like, oh, okay, we gotta show this. But no, that's great, man. That's great.
Yeah.
Hope something comes of it. When was the last time you were on stage?
Oh, it's been a long time. Not that I lost it, it's just been a long time.
Yeah,
I
sure.
still like it. Feel best on stage. Feel most at home on stage. That's overseas somewhere. What is this?
That's 1990 when I saw Ice in the entire Rhyme Syndicate. I know Donald was
in
there.
90?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there. That's early. 90. Lollapalooza or something around that area.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And you have the ticket.
He got everything.
That was before mobile tickets and shit.
I know, right?
Now it's just
way
easy. It's
before.
just in your cell phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I remember when tickets were like that.
Yeah.
You had to have a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were standing out selling them in front of the building.
I keep
Scalping
it in
and
the
shit.
cassette case. Keep it safe.
Damn.
But I'll tell you something, man. When you ain't rhymed on stage in a while, yo, it could be tough because I hadn't been on stage in 3 years, part with the pandemic. So the first time I got on stage was a few weeks ago at the Coney Island special ed event. And I was winded and I was like, yo, this is crazy. So now I'm starting to build the stamina. I got on the stationary bike and started riding it. I was like, this is not no joke. And then I was talking to Chuck the other day at the 1520 show, and I'm looking at him and Flav, and they trying to jump and do those kicks. Like I said, Flav, you don't jump as high no more. And I said, Chuck, you're rhyming over those 120 beat per minute. It's kind of hard now in the 60s.
Yeah.
You know, ooh, it's tough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could be tough.
Well, listen, if you've only been out of it for 3 years, Yag Fu Front performed this weekend, and they haven't performed together in 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Yep.
They haven't done anything in 20 plus years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
That would be a
That's
challenge.
good.
Yes.
Mhm.
But what they found was, what they said was, it was kind of like riding a bike.
Yeah. Once you get back into it,
that's true.
The minute the music kicks on, it's all muscle memory from there.
Yep.
That's true.
But it takes a minute.
I kind of experienced that going back into the studio. It was like you can hear the first because I really just went back in February, but you can hear the songs. You can hear the difference between the songs I made in February and the songs I made in like May and June. Yeah. Like it's just the tone, the breath control, everything's different. When I first went back in, I was having to find my way again. I was writing the stuff, but the delivery, you got to get back into the knowledge of like when to take a breath without anybody hearing it. You know what I'm saying? And your confidence and your delivery. It's so much that goes into it that it's not as easy as it seems. So that happened to me in the studio for sure, where you could really hear the difference from when I first got back in. I also think,
don't you think though that a lot of it also has to do with nerves?
I do.
You haven't done it in a long time, and those nerves are going to get to you.
I think so, for sure.
You be thinking,
you hear that, C-Duck?
Right.
You hear that, C-Duck?
That's part of it. Nervous with everything, but it's like, the thing to do is
you're like, are the people gonna think you whack now?
Facts.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, even when
they go ahead.
You go.
Oh no, I was saying even when they throw the beat on in the studio and it's a room full of people and they're like, let's hear what you wrote, what you got. And you're just in the booth and everybody's looking at you through the glass. And you're like, yo, mic check. And you start rapping and you're like, your nerves are like, okay. And then you come out the booth and they're like, that was good. And you're like, okay, good. Like, you know what I mean? Or they're gonna be like, oh, do that. So, but you get back. I'll
tell you what I find the challenge is now that everyone has home studios. So most of the time I record by myself. Or when I was home in Italy, I'm like recording in front of my wife and daughter. And it's not the same. So all my career, I always was in the studio with a group of guys where we bounced off each other. Whether it's with the syndicate, the B-boys, whoever I did it with. So it's kind of hard when you by yourself. Like what the song I did on M-Rock's album, he let me hear, Coogee rap and what's the other rap on there?
Nordic One.
Right. So I heard them spitting and then the beat was fast. So I had to go back into my Rage of the Rap Renegade mode.
Yeah.
And start writing in that mode. Just go back to that Let the Horns Blow album because I hadn't rhymed in that style in years. So I was like, okay. Or even when we did the Flyby, we was rhyming. We was going, and Nat's verse on there was wicked.
Man,
so
what I did Flyby, I just had a push-up contest with Beatmaster V.
Right.
Because that was supposed to be Kaz part. Kaz was supposed to be on there, right?
Remember, Kaz was originally on the song.
Yeah, he was supposed to come in.
I wasn't on
Flyby. He didn't make the flight. And I was just like, look, you can go in there. I'm like, man, I just got up off the floor doing push-ups against this guy. I've been going against him. I'm winded. He's like, now, he looked at his work, like, now or no. So when I'm in there, no breath. Flyby is like me trying to get through it, like, okay, after a push-up contest with Beatmaster V. Come on now.
Right. and the story behind that is Kaz was on the song. And his label, with Tough City at the time, wanted that song on his album, and Warner Brother wasn't having it. So Kaz got removed, and Kaz put some pressure on that with the lyrics. So when Ice called me, I heard Kaz verse. I was like, man, I got to come up with something crazy. So I'm just sitting in there, Donald D. the Smuggler, going for the juggler, firing while I'm hearing police siren. Because I had heard Ice verse already. I heard Nat. And I was like, I got to bring it. And I just did what I did.
Yo, both of you guys. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that track is incredible. The video is great. The video goes perfect with the energy of the song. It's like, man.
Yeah, because originally it didn't have the intro and the outro. So Ice just told me to put an intro in there and an outro, and that's how that came about. That song.
Wow.
But Nat's verses on Ice's "What You Want to Do" is crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
And now that I know that you just did push-ups and then did your flyby verse, that makes it even more insane. Jeez.
Amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, sir.
So Gripsta, when you got into the studio with Ice for Home Invasion, was he still with Warner's at that point in time? He would have been, right?
Yeah, it was like it was right when he was having the drama.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Remember, it was like right then. It was like right. I don't think he had officially. That issue came like a little bit after. He was still making the album. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like when Tipper Gore and
Al Gore.
They were having a presidential, and who was running? It was that rich guy.
Al Gore. That was with Charleston Heston.
But who was one of the guys running? I remember I said he was voting for
president.
Ross Perot.
I remember I said I like Ross Perot. Something like just over here and that shit in the studio, but I don't think he had quite had that full problem with them yet. He was still making that album.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of drama around the time that I came in. Yeah. With that body count stuff and all that.
Yeah. Wow. It was crazy up at Warner Brothers.
Right?
Wow. We all lost our deals during that moment. They dropped the whole department.
Yep. Oh, the same kind of thing.
So the whole rap department got dropped.
That's how they did with me later with the A&M thing. They dropped the whole rap department. Yeah. They were dropping rap departments back then.
Yeah.
Too much for them.
They did that with Mercury.
Yeah.
Damn.
Capitol Records dropped a bunch
the
of their
whole.
artists. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Nat, did you have a deal or anything set up at the time?
At the same time, I had the one with Warner Brothers through Syndicate, and then one with Epic. And at the same time, it just imploded with everything else.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. We all
Donald, your first album was with Epic, but then the second one was with Sire, right?
Yeah, because Epic wasn't doing their job with promotion.
Okay.
And so we was like, all right, we out. I mean, they really wanted to keep me on, but I was being loyal to the team, and I was like, I'm out. I'm going where Syndicate's going. And then even at Warner, it wasn't smooth sailing because during Let the Horns Blow recording, we had sample clearance. So it was released first in Europe, the full version with all the samples and everything.
Oh,
so then I had to go back and take samples off of the American release. And then the Rodney King situation happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that pushed it back. And then all the stuff with the cop killer happened. So yeah, it got pushed back. And then that's how I'm Gonna Smoke 'Em made the album. And we took a lot of the samples off it.
Yeah.
So, and then because I'm Gonna Smoke 'Em was supposed to have footage from the movie Trespass in it, which never made it, because that was supposed to have been the third single off the soundtrack.
Right.
So that never happened, which now that video popped up on YouTube, which it never was released back in the day.
You do have a track on that soundtrack though, right?
What was that?
You do have a song on that soundtrack.
Yeah, I have. I'm Gonna Smoke 'Em is on Trespass.
I remember that one.
Yeah, because Donald, tell him what was going on in LA with Rodney King. Tell him how LA shut down.
Man.
Oh man, I watched from my rooftop of seeing South Central burn down. Once they weren't found guilty, I remember them calling up Ice-T, wanting him to go on the news to tell everybody to stop the violence. Ice was like, I'm chilling. Y'all knew what time it was. I was telling y'all about the police, but hey, it was crazy. I just stayed in the house. I stayed in the house and just watched everything go down.
Yeah.
We had a curfew. You weren't allowed out on the streets past like when the street lights came on. Your ass better have been in the house.
I was trying to mix mine Let the Horns Blow album, and the National Guards was sweating us. Thought we was looting with carrying the reels and the equipment to the studio.
Oh wow.
That was a crazy time.
No, it was
I actually
out here.
I ain't gonna even lie. I was like in junior high or some shit, and I went and did some looting and shit with some badass kids when it like first popped off. And I think I was helping some get some what are those called? You put the VHS in them. VCRs. We got a couple VCRs and shit or whatever. And then I came back home. But that shit was crazy, man. Like everybody, like for us badass kids, like our generation, we wasn't smart enough to know to stay home. Like we were out there like trying to steal shit.
I told my boys to go bum rush the Guitar Center, but Guitar Center, they had guns. They weren't letting nobody in there.
Oh yeah, when they got hip, I went back home because they quickly started having their guns on them, standing on the rooftops. So yeah, we didn't get to take nothing but like the first or second day. And then after that, your ass was gonna get shot.
I'm in my apartment looking down. I could just see like from Hollywood looking, all the pillars of smoke. It's like 100 tornadoes at once, just everywhere. Pillars of smoke.
Yeah.
This crap had to go on for like, what was it? 1 week, 2 weeks? It was a while.
Yeah, it went on a while. Yeah, and they started like not letting you do any. They got hip to that stuff fast.
Everything was closing.
Protecting their businesses.
It was closing early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the curfew lasted for like a good 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, Cali was crazy at that time. LA.
Mm-hmm.
It was wild. It was wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grip, I gotta ask, how was it working with Ant Banks, who doesn't get enough shine? I feel, and him on with the Conscious Daughters. One of my favorites.
See, now I don't know what I get asked about that, but I don't even know. Was that me who did that?
Oh yeah, it was you. It was you.
I don't remember because there's some songs that come out and say me, and it wasn't me. Like on YouTube, it'll say like featuring Gripster, and it'll be a girl that sounds like me, and it's not me. I promise you.
It's a track called Boss Bitches. That wasn't you?
Boss Bitches? I don't think so. Does it have my name?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and see, I don't know if that was me. And every time I get into it with my boyfriend, he goes, haha, that's why they got your name on this shit you didn't do. And I'm like, and he'll send me stuff. And I'm like, I'm like, shut up, And
I'll send it to you after the show.
Send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it to me, please.
Yeah.
Grip don't remember songs she recorded.
That's crazy.
I don't think that was me. Word, I swear I don't. I kind of do remember, but I don't. There's like 3 joints. No, that's funny. Nah, you know what? And I'm not even a smoker. I'm like the last person on earth who doesn't smoke weed, or in my community.
Well, hold on. Now, me too. I never.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
never
a thing now.
Up.
You never blazed up either.
I ain't gonna say I never did.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
really.
See, I never did. It just be choking me. It just wasn't for me. I've tried it and like once or twice, and once I sat somewhere for like 3 hours straight and didn't move, and then another time I was driving like 15 miles per hour on the freeway, and they were like, "You're like speed the fuck up." And I'm like, no, this ain't for me. Like, I'm like a zombie.
Girl, it's a good thing you weren't at the Schoolie D concert, because I got the nastiest contact high. They were following me around the damn place. I was like, you need to get off of me with that skunk weed.
I don't think we never had smokers in the Syndicate recording session. I don't never remember a bunch of smoke all over the studio.
No. But,
if you go into a Cypress Hill session, it's like nothing but fog,
No, but you know what? The new people with the Syndicate and shit, they be in there.
Oh yeah, Ice
got contact. He told you? Ice was like, I'm getting contact. And like niggas is in there smoking and shit. These new kids, they in there smoking and shit.
Yeah.
Drinking and smoking.
Blunts.
Yeah. But I'm sorry that happened to you, Jennifer. You got contact, huh?
Oh my God. It was so bad. It was so bad. I was Everlast. I was sitting in the car.
That was my
I was sitting in the car just cracking up at the dumbest shit.
Man, you got to pull up a record for everything you talk about.
And damage from Yag Fu Front says, they got her. You high. I was like, damn. Y'all need to stay away from me with that crap.
The rhythm.
The rhythm.
Yeah, you're up there just pulling up shit. I'm trying to catch it.
I think that's the only video I wore a suit.
Yeah, probably was. Yeah.
You know?
No video.
Yep, with India Davenport.
Yep.
What's it called?
Everlast, the rhythm.
Oh, I'm about to check that out.
Where if I have that one?
Where is Everlast at? He's still doing music?
Good question.
Singing the blues.
Singing the blues. Seems to be taking a bit of a break.
Yeah, he took a break because he had a lot of family issues.
Okay. He had that big song.
Because it wasn't he going out. He and Divine were going out, or they were.
Oh yeah, yeah. They did an album together. They got one song with Big Daddy Kane on it. That's dope.
Yeah, the War Porn with Sick Jackets on there too. Yeah.
They said he sampled "Keep Your Distance." Oh, breakbeat. That's dope. I was begging Divine, let me get that track and redo it. Divine Styler.
Yeah.
Yes. Who Ultramag had on his podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll be out sometime.
That was recently?
Yeah, it hasn't been put out yet, but I talked to Divine. I talked to him last month. So yeah.
Yeah. We're trying to get him on this show too. So that's
That's cool.
Yeah. We're working on him. We're working. What did Henry G just tell me the other day? Crush from TDF.
TDF.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start bugging him about Bronx Style Bob.
Okay. Well, I can hit up Bob. I talk to Bob, I think, more than anybody.
Where's Bob?
Bob is still in LA.
Okay.
Still over in the Silver Lake area.
Okay.
Where's Islam? Did
Germany.
he go back?
Actually, Islam is going to be on TV coming up. The A&E, what's the Hip Hop Treasures coming up? On the 19th, I think, is the first episode.
Yeah, that's going to be dope.
Yeah. I guess the syndicate is all around, spread it out everywhere. Whip, Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, Lord.
The question is, let me ask Nat. Nat, where's Pimpin' Rex?
Oh,
you gotta ask Ice, but
I remember him.
Huh? Where is he?
You gotta ask Ice.
Oh, Ice knows where Rex is?
Anybody. Yeah.
Y'all know who Rex is?
Analog Brothers.
And he's singing on the Pusher Man song.
Yeah.
Rex will be in the studio recording, and Rex just show up with a bunch of chicks and just mess up the session. You know.
How'd he mess it up, Donald? He was distracting y'all?
Yeah, distracting. Nobody want to record.
Listen that again.
That's hilarious.
You talking about back then? We was on the clock.
Hold it up again, Flatline.
Yeah, back then we was on the clock in the studio and paying the engineer.
Yeah.
Flatline got everything. Analog.
Flatline, you want me to go get mine?
Don't make me go grab the vinyl.
What a hip hop story.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I got the CD somewhere.
Oh, see, here we go.
I have that too. That's dope.
This is Grip. You have no idea. This is the C-Doc again pissing contest.
Every week. Every week.
It's what we do, but it's fun as hell.
Flatline will pull out everything. Ultramag will pull out I swear he's got a bunch of gnomes that work for him and run around his desk because he's always got a cassette.
Oh, that's so
I think he's
funny.
just like sitting on a pile of cassettes. That's how I
Yeah.
picture you.
Tell all of them.
You guys
can
got
tell
everything.
Got a special shout out
Hey,
from Rocco.
cutie.
Rocco.
Rocco's gonna go get some shut eye. So
All right.
Hey, Rocco, do you remember how my hook goes? How's the chorus go on the song?
Oh yeah, here, wait. Yeah, look. Wait, he can't hear. Can you hear now?
Rocco, how does the hook goes on my song, the B-Boy,
It's Donald D from the B-Boys. Can you sing?
with the two MCs? You remember it?
He's here to stay. We home and I check back in age.
The B-Boys.
Do you know where I got the melody of that song from? From This Old Man, He Plays One.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
know that. He knows your song.
With a knick-knack, Patty Mac, give a
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rocco.
Aw,
Man.
he's
Yep.
cute.
Rocco, I'm waiting to hear your songs in a minute.
Right?
Okay.
So cute.
I don't really
Adorable.
have a bunch of songs.
Not yet. Give it time. Boy. Give it time.
Mm,
Rocco hanging out, 10 o'clock.
I have one song that I've been practicing for years.
Practicing for years.
For
Yeah.
years.
For years.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
That's
keep going
what's
to
up,
bed.
Rocco.
All right. Get some
I
sleep.
think he wants to do it for us.
Uh,
Did you want to spit a sample of it?
You gonna sing? You gonna sing your song?
I'm picking up that's what he wants to do. You know, I was a teacher for 20 years.
so I have to keep practicing.
Oh, you gotta keep practicing. Okay. You're not ready
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Okay.
But I got two songs I have to practice. One's Indiana Jones
Indiana Jones. Okay.
Right.
Word.
that you're supposed to film.
I'm supposed to film. Oh. Okay.
You're supposed to film them and then send them on YouTube.
Oh, put them on YouTube. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, word.
we're gonna
got my
get
marching
the Rocco
orders.
videos.
And then I'm gonna make a
Good.
video of myself, playing video games.
You don't play video games. Well, yeah, I guess you do a little bit.
Yeah,
Alright.
I play the best game ever, Roblox.
Is it the best game ever?
Yeah, I beat a couple levels.
GTA.
Got me little Roblox in the Jurassic World game, and I've been using my machine gun pistol. And
You're a wild man, bro.
Me and Rocco wearing the same colors tonight.
That's right. Rocking the orange, Syndicate orange.
Rocco's been on a couple people's videos. Rocco's been in Daddy-O's videos.
Yeah.
And
Somebody's running. The dog's running away. So okay, there we go. Got to transfer that. All right. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt everybody. Yeah.
So, Grip, so you in the studio trying to finish your album, or you just where you at with it?
I got about 12 songs so far, so I think I'm gonna do like 20 and then pick the best ones.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically trying to finish it. Just
What style of music? What you got? Drill and trap?
not too much. I don't even know.
I was just joking. What do you mean not too much?
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't really know how to really do that shit like that. You know what I mean? I just listen to different, type of tracks I got, and then I just pick what I like.
Okay.
and don't give
LA
into it
producers,
anyway,
East Coast
sis.
producers,
Can you rap over trap music? Can you rap over that?
Probably, I think so. Like,
I think when you're really a lyrical MC, it's hard to rap over trap.
Yeah,
If you're lyrical.
Anyway,
I can
don't give
do
into it.
I just can't do the sing-songy thing. Like,
Hey,
that's the only thing
auto tune it.
Yeah, I don't think that's for me though. Now, my kids are trying to get me to do that. That's not for me. Not the shit like how Dirk and them are like sing rapping and shit.
Yeah.
Or
Some
shit.
Drake
I can't
stuff.
really do that. Nah, I can't
You're
really
a
do
lyricist.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't really do that shit. It's not so much the beat, it's just that shit that they're doing. I just don't do it. I just pretty much stay true to myself and just update it myself. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So yeah. Yeah.
But
It's all different type of shit.
what I like to tell artists, especially ones that have been in the game for as long as you guys have, is that you still have fans that don't mind hearing that old kind of style, you know, like the new B-boy stuff. Yeah, it's kind of updated, but you guys have that still the same.
Yeah, took it back to.
Yeah, exactly, and it works. You know.
Yeah.
You still got fans.
That is true too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
right.
big fans of lyricists. You know.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Nat the Cat.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, we don't care who you just killed or whatever the hell they talking about now, or how big a bag you got. We don't.
Yeah. Yep.
She said how big a bag. I heard that shit.
Who you just killed? Yeah.
I do not. You know.
Yeah, the rap has changed. It's changed.
Yeah.
So what female artists? So what female rappers do you like, Grip? That's in this generation.
You know, people be asking me that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really listen to female rappers. That's terrible to say. I haven't listened since I've been back working on my album. I haven't even listened to one female rapper. Not one song. I've completely purposely not did it because I don't want to get pressure to sound like any of them or get my wires crossed, because you know when you're a female rapper, it's like you just get compared a lot as if there can only be like one, or so it's always like it's just different. So I purposely did not listen to any female rappers. I really just don't. Now, before I started working on my stuff, I will listen to like the pop joints that come on the radio, because they're just fed in my head over and over. So I'll end up singing that shit by, almost by accident. But I like some of like Cardi B's hits, you know what I'm saying? The only female rapper that I really just sit down and listen to and like play her album would be Young M.A. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I really like Young M.A. Like she just reminds me of me. Like I just relate to her. I don't know.
So your kids don't play
her shit.
So they don't play the music around the house. Your kids?
They play all that stuff around the house. They play all of the drilly stuff. They play a bunch of artists I've never even heard of. But they listen to like they don't even really listen to like too much. They listen to a lot of Bay Area rap, a lot of Mozzie, a lot of some Sada Baby, some little bit of Dirk, those type of people.
Okay.
Yeah, but they got like a whole host of the new young kids and stuff that they could come in here and name. Some of them we've probably not even heard of. You know, and they tend to like the underground rap. They don't listen to the radio at all. They go to SoundCloud and they get like the real artists that are really making music that are not like pushed through all of the major labels with all of that BS. Wow.
That's good.
A lot of kids do that. They go to like SoundCloud and Audio Mac and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bandcamp and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely are not. A lot of the kids, you'd be surprised, don't really fuck with like the radio guys. Like that crap on the radio. A lot of the kids around here, I'm in Inglewood, they don't listen to none of that shit. That like the radio stuff. They just
say that radio crap.
I'm just saying because the radio to me is like an advertisement now, right? It's not like it's a paid advertisement for an artist that the label is buying. It's not let me discover new talent. Let me discover. There's 50,000 rappers, and I hear the same 5 people all day.
Right.
Yep.
And the same maybe 7 or 8 songs. I'll go in Target. I'll hear Drake. I'll come out of Target, and then it's the same song by Drake.
Yeah. You can't escape it.
Yeah. How about you, Nat? What you feeling these days?
I don't really even listen much to that, man. My kids are running around listening to all of it, right? My daughter's constantly saying, "What about this?" What I'm like, I said, "Yeah, okay, all that's great, but when they get a little bit more syncopation and instrumentation, I might. But until then, I'm somewhere off to the left listening to jazz and rock and classical."
Yeah, I hear you.
Been that way.
Yeah.
Been that way. Love jazz.
Wow.
Yeah. That's me.
Do any of you guys still have a record collection?
I got about 30 crates.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Damn.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Collection.
Wow.
30 crates. I mean, so what about you guys? I'm interested. I mean, I'm. Do you guys listen to the radio, or what are you guys into? Like, am I the only one that, like?
I
Nobody
listen to
cares about
Sirius
little
XM.
scratch and sniff. Nobody cares about little scratch and sniff or little jock strap. Or
Yeah, it's a lot of little
jock strap.
It's little this, little that, little
right,
Young
or
Vets.
somebody's baby, or no.
You're too old for that stuff.
Go back and play
you in the
Ed
in the
OG and
wrong
Ace's song.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you guys
Yeah,
play?
baby.
I mean, I'll give anything a chance, but I mean, all the stuff I listen to leans towards, old school or boom bap or, whatever else, or jazz, funk,
Mm-hmm.
As a music producer, I try to listen to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll listen to new stuff just to see, get an idea, get ideas and just see where things are at. But that's not the kind of music I make, so I see if there's anything I can pull from it. It's like, okay, what's interesting that I can take from this? Like I remember when I was working on Chuck's Celebration to Ignorance album, I was listening to Pusha T's Daytona at the time. And so I don't think there's anything on Chuck's album that sounds like that, but like just the general vibe of that record influenced where my head was at.
Right.
So
I was surprised that you listened to Pusha T, honestly. I saw you post that album. I was like, he has that album?
Yeah, I really like that album.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
I love Pusha T.
Yeah.
Okay.
That album, and I'm not a Kanye fan either, but I really like that record.
Huh.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, I try to give everything a chance.
Well, I listen to it because I DJ'd in Europe, so I have to play some of that current music at weddings or wherever I'm DJing. So, I'm familiar with a lot of it.
Right.
It's not that bad.
As a DJ, yeah, sure. You gotta have everything on tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're old school heads.
Yeah. I'm still listening to 2-3 Break and Rock the House. That's
whoa. And I'll tell you an interesting story. So we did the 1520 Cedric and Cedar event Saturday, and they had some of the youngsters performing, but the crowd wasn't too into them.
Right.
But once the OGs got on there, they went crazy. So I was just listening to a lot of them, and I was telling my DJ Scratch Master Jazzy G, all right, I'm gonna do the first verse of Live Show Cardio, then I'm gonna get into We Are Known as the Pioneer. But then I started seeing everybody doing their classic song. So at the last minute, I said, Jazzy, we got throwing girls. Once I did, the crowd started singing the lyrics. I ain't even have to do it. Because I went on right after the Lost Boys, and I saw how they were reacting to Mr. Cheek doing the Beamer and the Bands and all of that. So I was like, man, they doing the sing-alongs up in here, man. I got to do a sing-along song. And I threw on Girl, because then Peter Guns also got up there and did Deja Vu, so they singing it. So I had to throw on Girls, and they went bananas, man.
Man, that was a good move on your part.
Yep. At the last minute, I changed the setup.
Jazzy G is your DJ?
Yeah, I use him, Yep.
Wow. I saw him last summer in Hackensack, New Jersey. I just ran up on him and introduced myself.
Yeah, Jazzy went to high school with me, so I knew him since we were young. You know.
Wow.
Dom, what was the crowd like there?
Oh man, it was like a sea of people, man.
Yeah.
That it was just chaotic. Backstage, it was chaotic, man, because the mayor came there. Basically, they had all the VIP and the artists and everybody trying to get up on stage. And it was crowded. I remember Ultra had to get on, and security was like, y'all got to get out of here. It was just crazy, man.
Wow.
And the show list kept changing. So, say Mr. Cheeks was about to come on, but then Fat Joe showed up, and then they just put Fat Joe on. And it threw the whole lineup off, and now it was just chaotic. But yeah, they tore it up. The Cold Crush ripped it up. Ed OG got on KRS One set. So Chris brought out a few people, like how they did at Yankee Stadium, how Snoop was bringing out different people, EPMD and Slick and Dougie Fresh. So it was like that at the Cedric and Cedar. It was dope.
Yeah, that's great.
Saw Kyrie Irving walking around in the crowd. So, a lot of celebrities was up in there.
Wow.
Good thing, man. A lot of 50-year anniversaries popping up.
Yeah.
What's going on in the West Coast? They ain't having those?
Not as much.
No.
That's crazy. With all the history of West Coast, no 50-year anniversaries?
Right.
We got LL and Ice on the 3rd of September at the Forum.
They got something there?
Yeah.
The one that Ice is coming to.
Oh, you talking about with the Force thing?
With LL Cool J.
It's coming.
Yeah, but that's not what Ice is only gonna do 10 minutes.
Yeah.
They really didn't do anything over the weekend. The only thing that happened was there was an anniversary thing for the K-Day Mixmasters.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That was
right. Yeah. That's right.
The only thing I don't like about this 50-year celebration is they only celebrating the dudes that had hit records, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't celebrating the whole culture of hip hop, the B-boys and graffiti and and the DJ. They just celebrating those who they putting the same artists on the majority of all the events.
Right.
But think about who's running the event.
Yeah.
That part.
It's LL.
So yeah, if you go back to the Yankee Stadium, go back to Yankee Stadium event. Who is it? Mass Appeal with Live Nation. So we know where that's going.
Yep.
They're not putting no first 10 years of hip hop on there.
Yeah.
It's just sad that they ain't celebrating even the pioneers and the bricklayers of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then also I see Luke constantly complaining about nobody said anything about Florida. Well,
yeah, that's true.
But you've got a concert coming to you that's in Orlando, I see, and nobody from Florida on it.
For me, I think the 50 years, they should have got groups from every state to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a thing here in Pittsburgh where they had a little thing set up and they had Pittsburgh artists, legendary Pittsburgh artists. They had like a little wall of fame set up downtown, and they were supposed to do a presentation because one of my homies, DJ Def Chad, who's been involved for years, he was on there. I hit him up. I'm like, "Yo, you're on the wall of fame," and so that was cool. I thought that was cool. It wasn't a huge to do, but it was dope that they still did that.
That they recognize, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But some of the more regional celebrations have just been nothing but a money grab.
Yeah, sure.
These people have no clue.
Right. Yeah. Like the LA should have with Rodney O, Joe Cooley, the LA what's the Dream Team? Just the first generation, man.
Yeah.
Nobody's recognizing that. Or combine it, with the Licks or whoever, Jurassic, combine it all.
Right.
Yeah.
And throwing some of the legendary dancers and the graffiti artists of just the California.
Yep.
Yeah.
They can even invite me, man. I think I played both coasts.
Yeah, you did.
I think I was the first known MC of the East Coast to go west. No one did it before I did it.
Yeah.
They had made records and had a name on the East Coast that came west.
Yep.
And all the other guys follow after Kaz and Whip and Special K and Melly Mel and Scorp. They all came after.
Yeah.
LL.
So
I was talking about was it the girl from Philly?
Lady B?
No.
Oh.
Don had that song about a girl from Philly, Millie, her name Millie from Philly.
Oh, you talking about my song?
Your song, yeah. I remember
Yeah,
I was
girl.
talking about that before you came this way. He was like, man,
Yeah.
he's coming, man. He did that before you came here. Yeah.
I remember I played the tape to Ice in 85 is when I met Ice-T. Africa Islam took me to LA. And Ice had knew of me from Rock the House and 2-3 Break. I didn't even know our records was even in Cali.
Yeah.
And then I'm playing them the cassette of Stick Up Kids and Girls, and it wasn't even out yet.
Yeah, cassettes were traveling.
Yeah.
People were just, the music was migrating by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, also the music was migrating because of K-Day.
Yeah.
It was a 1580 K-Day.
Oh, K-Day blew up my FBI song. Greg Mack was the first to play it, and that took on a life of its own. He was the first.
Wow.
Started at K-Day.
Yeah.
That's such a dope song.
Yeah. When I saw you perform that in 1990, ridiculous. I mean, it was so crazy.
I wrote that song on the tour bus of the Dope Jam tour in '88.
Wow.
The lyrics.
Oh man. Yeah, what a track. I mean,
Yeah.
now it's crazy.
And the bass line, Moose Man did the bass line, but we reversed it. It didn't sound right played forward, so we reversed it to give it that feel in it. We got sued on that song for using the Melly Mel white lines thing in it.
Really?
Yeah. Joey Robinson of Sugar Hill Records.
Yes.
They were just trying to get money from everybody back then. So if you sample their stuff.
Yeah. Damn.
FBI.
That's wild.
They go to get high.
So Gripsta, you got music coming up? You got a timeline approximately?
Or do we need to have a little discussion?
No, I'm gonna be dropping something else next month, and just keep dropping stuff, like every month probably. And then
is that on Final Level?
No, it's not on Final Level. I'm not sure where it's gonna be yet. I'm just kind of making it right now, and then trying to place myself.
Spit Slam is available.
Yep.
I'm trying
what
to
is
tell you.
Huh?
Us.
What
Slam?
Oh, that's your label?
Yeah, with Chuck B. That's where we got our music at.
Yep.
Spit Slam? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that then.
C-Doc is the man.
Okay,
C-Doc
cool. I'm
is
gonna have
the
to tap
president.
in with you. Word. Dope.
There you go.
What is it? Oh,
There you go.
She just don't
A
stop.
Spit Slam extravaganza.
Yep. There it is.
Okay.
The B
Word.
boys.
Oh shit. Okay, word. Okay. For sure.
Good to
And,
go.
The
and
Chuck D situation.
yep, the Chuck D situation. That's right.
Oh.
Need a female on the roster.
We do.
Yeah.
Word.
Yep. Change the
All
name to
right.
Sausage Party here in a minute if we don't do
Oh
that.
my god! Don't do that.
Yeah.
Not that movie.
Sausage Party Records.
Oh my god.
That's what it
Too
feels
many
like sometimes.
sausages.
Yeah.
But Grip, are you coming out as the Gripster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. For sure.
That's
Yep.
great. I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
you're making music again. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that remix, that Scarlet remix we just got today. We just crossed over 10,000 views on YouTube. So I was just happy about that. You know, I didn't buy no views or do none of that. Just put it up. I didn't have no subscribers or nothing because I just started my official artist page. So to get, 10,000 people to look at it for at least 30 seconds is a lot with no subscribers.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, so and then I didn't. Yeah, so I'm happy about that.
And then
getting traction and shit. Getting a lot of traction.
Next, right?
Huh?
Is Issues coming next? Is that the next single?
Yeah. That's just something a little fun with my son is featured on that.
Right.
He, like I said, my son raps. He almost raps better than me at this point. And then my other son produces. So I've been trying to include them, but I'm throwing that out. And that's got my son on the second verse. And then I'm gonna do like a bigger song that's just me, and I'm gonna put that maybe like in September. Okay. I'm gonna do that one. It's real crazy. It's a crazy joint that I think everybody's gonna feel. I had sent Ice like 10 of them, and I think that was like his favorite one. The one I'm gonna put out after Issues because he just runs around playing it for everybody. That particular one, so I'm like, I might as well put it out.
Right.
So yeah, we'll see though.
Fantastic. Nat the Cat. Come on, man.
Get on the mic.
All these years of music.
Syndicate mob boss.
When can we hear something?
Yeah, Nat, what's going on, player?
At this point, I'm in and working.
He's doing his movie.
Formulating.
Yeah. We need another one of those while you've been waiting joints.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you want to go while you've been waiting?
That song was it, man. Oh.
Yeah.
Now at this point, Nat, we'll take whatever we can get. You know?
That's true. Towards rap. Rap.
Yeah, they waiting, man. They actually, I see some of the comments. They want a Syndicate tour.
Yeah,
that'll be dope.
Yep. And even the archives, Nat, we would love to hear it. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nat got some. He got some treasures up in the safe up in there.
Oh yeah, I tell you that stuff. Yeah. Definitely.
I didn't realize how big the Syndicate was, though. That's gonna be a lot of tracking, a lot of people down for that one right there, boy.
That's why I was gonna do a double album.
Okay.
Do it as a double album.
Big.
And also combine 3-4 people because there's no time limit on the song, so have 4 artists on it. Like I got a song on the new B-Boys album. It's me, Brother B, Chuck D, and Ice on it.
Word. For real?
So, yeah.
Check this out.
Damn.
I know you guys is lighting up shit.
So
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Go back to the 12-minute songs, the 80s.
Go back. I know now they want you to do all the songs. Once I get to 3 minutes, they're like, this song is getting long. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Remember you put 3 and 4 verses? They're like, no, just do 2 verses.
Well, like the thing what we did, right? What we did on Ice is on what you want to do.
Yeah.
We all rapped twice, 8 bars, so that song was long when you think about it.
Yep.
Wait, you guys rapped twice?
Yeah.
8 bars
each, yeah.
And how many people was on it?
How many, Nat? About?
I don't know, about 8.
8, 9 of us? Hold on, let's count it.
Whoa!
So it was Ice, Randy Mac.
Yeah.
No, there was
you,
4,000.
Me, Bronx Out Bob, Everlasting G, Toddy T, Divine, Shaquille.
Yep. MC Taste.
And Taste, yeah.
Yep.
So how many is that?
It's 1, 2,
Don't forget Ice.
3, 4.
Yeah, I said Ice.
4,000.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. So 11 of you guys.
11.
Wow.
That's unheard of, Donald. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
I was Wu-Tang before Wu-Tang.
That's for real. That is unheard of nowadays.
So the LP version of that song runs 8 minutes and 56 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Super rhymes.
Super rhymes.
That's right.
You got your money's worth back then.
That's right. Yeah.
And the radio edit is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So there you go.
Huh.
Speaking of money's worth, I just want to see what does everybody think about this new streaming thing. And it's starting to be well, you know, it's a lot of controversy about it. As far new from like when people were buying you know, the albums and all that. So I mean, like, what do you think about? Because you know, I know Snoop and a lot of people are starting to ask, "Where's my money?" You know, where's their bread at?
Sure.
Yeah, and Drez from Black Sheep is also going in on him about that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of a tricky thing.
So I tell everyone on the label that use it for promotion because it's like radio. You know?
Yeah. Because it's not worth anything.
Yeah, exactly. So it's good if you want somebody to hear your song, send them a link. Here, check this out. And then hopefully if they like you as an artist, they will support you and, you know, stay on your merch, physical copies, whatever you can do.
Right.
I mean, we put out CDs of everything. I know it's antiquated, but we can do CDs.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Really?
That's why we did that. That B-Boys.
Right.
That B-Boys is a CD maxi single.
Damn, that's dope.
Yep.
And that you can sell at your events.
Word.
At the merch. T-shirts, hats, and CDs.
Word.
Jenny's got some too.
Yep.
Look at Jenny jumping in here tonight. Good job.
Yeah.
Everything Professor Daddy on.
There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
We took that picture in Rome. Me and Brother B.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that I used for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Let me see it. Somebody hold it up. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's dope, Donald.
And then on the new one, we got us like when we were in elementary school, the 2 MCs.
Yeah, that's
Word.
That's dope.
Word.
Which my DJ from the group didn't approve of it, so he went online and dissed us. Chuck, chill out.
Oh.
Chuck dissed you?
Yeah,
I love that.
He was like, yo, that's corny. Yeah, I ain't gonna even go into it.
Gripster.
Wow.
Right? That's dope, right?
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be something different.
Copy.
That is dope.
And man, I'm Spit Slam. I'm not being biased at all, but man, the physical product is like top.
I love it. Yeah. I love seeing that really hard physical.
And then Grip, we got the radio with Flatline Hip Hop Gods.
Yep.
So I'm expecting our song to be #1 soon on there.
You're on
there. This is for the Pioneers. Hit #1. I was like, okay, a lot of people was feeling that joint.
That's the jazz. Yeah.
Yep. That joint was what's his name that we had on the show a while back. I remember Eclipse played it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Eclipse got at me. He was like, do some drops on Sirius XM. Because that's all I listen to. I drive around listening to Sirius XM, Rock the Bells radio and all of that.
I like that stuff. That Sirius XM stuff. Yeah.
No commercials. I listen to Too Short show. Yeah, there's a lot of good radio on there.
Oh.
Programming.
I'm gonna have to tap into that.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to do a blast to all the DJs for this 2MC song, which I totally forgot to do it. So I'm going to send them out tomorrow to all the DJs that I know.
Yeah.
Start spinning it.
Word.
Yep. Got to do it. You know what else you got to do too, Donald?
Oh, yeah. I got to get you the rest of these songs.
like a turtle.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, I was in New York, man, for the weekend. I just got back.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all good.
I had
Donald,
no sleep.
You're busy.
Not as busy as I want, but it's getting there.
We got to get the album done so you can be busy.
Yeah, that's going to make it even better.
Yep.
So I can get out to LA. I might come out to LA to check out Ice in Vegas and at the one in LA.
Okay.
Last time we talked, you were moving out here.
I
What's
hope
that?
so.
Last time we talked, you were moving out here.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm here because I'm taking care of moms right now. So
Oh.
I'm gonna be in Maryland for a minute.
Oh.
Well, it's already been almost a year now. So
Yeah.
Oh. That's good.
Crazy. Yep.
I know all about that.
yeah, it's easy to maneuver to get up to New York when I have to get up there for work. Or if Ice
Yeah.
got something going on, he ain't that far to get to.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
That'd
gang.
be dope if you come out here.
Yeah, I
You
want to
out
come
here
check out
for
the four
the
shows.
four?
Plus, I need to come out there and get all my stuff that I left out there that they want to put in these hip hop museums, man. I left all my stuff at my friend's house down in the hood.
Where
still
at it?
there.
Out what in South Central?
Yeah, not far from Inglewood
Oh,
Cemetery.
word. Okay,
My
that's where
friend
I
Nate's
stay.
house. My friend Nate's daughter is on Power Book.
Word.
She plays Mary J. Blige's daughter, LaToya.
Oh, dope.
And if I don't know if you'll remember when I was coaching Little Ice in baseball, her brother was on that team back then. I don't know, Grip, you wasn't around then, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
That was when I was coaching all of them when they were kids, Troy's son and all of them. So,
Well, pull up.
yeah. I'm trying to get out there in September.
Okay, that'd be dope.
And being that Ice got the gigs out there, so it makes it easier.
Yeah, it'll be good to see you.
You coming out for my birthday? That's so nice.
When's your birthday?
September 7th.
Word, you're a Virgo.
What's the date of the show at Inc? What date is Ice's show?
The
The
third.
first in Vegas and the third at the Forum.
Third.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah,
the third and Forum at the Forum?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the third is coming up. It's coming up fast. Super fast.
Let me see if I can get on that Syndicate jet with them.
Word.
Yeah.
Leaving out of Newark with Coco and Chanel.
Word, word. Word.
All right, gang. Well,
okay.
I want to thank you guys for coming through. Nat the Cat, please release music, please.
Will do.
Oh yeah,
All
they
right.
waiting on that.
Wait, bro. Yep. Archives, whatever. Put it all out. We'll love it.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So, Gripsta, thank you.
Thank
for
you
coming
guys
through
for
tonight.
having me.
Oh,
Thank you so
anytime.
much, guys. I
Nat the
appreciate
Cat,
it.
Donald D, always.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Rhyme Syndicate in the house, and yeah.
Rhyme Syndicate coming through.
We got people waiting for volume 2. Rhyme Syndicate coming through. So.
Yep, let's get it. C-Dot, give me 5 tracks.
Okay, can do. I could do
Let's
that.
go.
All right.
All right, guys.
Everybody. Thank you.
Peace.
Donald D, Gripster,
What's
Nat
up?
the Cat.
All right.
All right, peace.
11.
Ah, there we go.
Look at this guy.
Man,
Nat the Cat is a real person.
yeah. I could barely contain my excitement the entire time.
I know, man. It's like, wow. There he is.
That's just so great. It's so great to see them all together.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I forgot to ask him, when's the last time they all kind of
Right.
worked together?
Yeah. It's got to be, yeah. It had to be like around the, or what, 90s, right?
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Grip was on Seventh Deadly Sin.
Yes.
But I don't know that Donald was around for that or Nat was around for that. So anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so dope. Super dope.
That's this album, Ultra Meg. And I also have the promo for it that I had like a couple months before the album actually dropped. Just for some bonus points.
I'll get you flatline if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, you guys are great.
This show was Flatline's wet dream in
Oh.
reality.
Syndicate forever.
Syndicate forever. There you go. There you go. And also,
look at that guy. Look at him.
a very young Everlast.
Very young.
I don't know if I have that one. I think I have the other one. What was the other 12-inch from that album? The other single.
There's 3 12-inches. I only have 2 of them. Here's the other one.
Okay, yeah, I got that
I
one.
got the neck.
Never missing a beat. Wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Wait, let me look. Let me look and see.
Was that I got the neck? Wasn't that one of them?
Yep, that's the one I just held up.
Oh, that was that.
Just held up. Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh, here we go.
where is it?
No, I guess that's the only one. I guess
Everybody
I got the neck.
running to all 4 corners.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I got the neck is the only one I have.
Yeah.
So
The CD packaging for the CD single is very interesting. It's in a cardboard thing with plastic, which I've never seen for any other artist.
yeah, I've never seen that before.
And then it comes out like that.
Wow.
Kind of cool.
Whoa.
Is that a promo or was
No.
released like that?
It released like that, yeah.
Wow.
Well, now he can't get it back in the packaging,
Yeah.
so we may all be screwed.
Yeah. Wow.
It also has Pay the Price, which is a non-album track.
Ah, interesting. Interesting.
It is, yeah. Anyway, all right.
Cool.
Man,
Very cool.
Nerd
Yeah.
City.
Nerd City, yes. Welcome to Nerd City population, these guys. And also, and all that Spit Slam talk is a good time to remind everybody that It's C-Doc Again is brought to you by the Spit Slam Record Label Group. The Spit Slam Record Label Group, a Chuck D situation. Catch us on your favorite streaming platform, on Bandcamp, or visit our official web store at spitslamrecords.com. All releases are available digitally or on CD, with select titles available on vinyl and cassette. The Spit Slam Record Label Group. Throwback to the future sound. Yes, indeed.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, go
Yes,
check out
yes,
spitslamrecords.com. Buy some CDs, support our artists, whatever. Go to their Bandcamp page, whatever. And there's vinyl out now. More vinyl on the way. So, good stuff coming up. And you can also check out Spit Slam music when I play it every Friday night on the Angie Don't Stop radio show, along with Mr. Chuck D and the homie Flatline. And this week's Spit Slam Jam of the Week was The Burning by DJ Too Tough from his new album, Me Versus Me. Yep. So there's that. And so check that out on Rap Station. And you can catch Ultramag and Jennifer O'Jenny every Sunday, along with DJ Soul Buck for the mixtape,
Yes, yes.
where they play music by artists that we have upcoming on the show. Of course, what are we doing this week? Because
Well, this week is going to be a replay.
right, because next week we're supposed to have
Cujo Goody.
Cujo Goody. Yeah,
Round 2.
round 2.
Great.
Right.
Yes, hoping he's able to make it through this time.
Yes.
Yes, and also don't forget to tune in to Channel Zero tomorrow night for another episode of our new show, JD Presents Behind the Bars, along with JD from the Lynch Mob and his co-hosts, Dazzy D and So Chuckified. So, guys can check that out. I want to thank our guests for coming through. I want to thank my co-hosts, my wonderful co-hosts. Help me hold it down. And everybody watching live, everybody watching on the replay. And we will see everybody else next week for another episode of It's C-Doc Again.